This is OG.
Yeah, Luna just a little bit too tanky. 9 armor when you're in your tier 1 tower. He's just gonna sit at his tier 2 for the regen and just be pretty much full. Oh, they're remnanting in here too.
They are. Thompson just throwing remnants all over the shop, trying to find a bit of a catch, but hey, this might actually end up turning around on himself as the arrow's in. Thompson is falling pretty low. If they got enough damage with the Splinter Blast, they do. They'll get that first blood, Tundra. They'll lose Fada for it. Skeeter would be the big catch. See if they're able to get a grab on him, Thompson. He's going to have eyes on the Luna now, straight in with the first step. Is there going to be any sort of backup or help for Skeeter? The Moonlight Shadow will be popped, but the sentries are down. They've got the vision. Skeeter will be taken out. OG get exactly what they came hunting for. See if they can get anything more out of this. Tundra, they've got Fada and Snake King coming in.
Thompson's poking bottom.
He's trying for Fada. He's got another step left. And with the Dissimilate, he'll get the job done.
Luna, even though she had a bit of a rough game, she did get a triple sack on Ancient. She is catching up. And
Seb,
1 second here.
They're following the setup. They're going to drop the curse. Thompson and Samael are heading over. Seb will be able to get the skewer off, but the damage is done. Snake King with the Starstorm takes him out. Thompson jumping straight over to Skeeter, but the Cold Embrace comes in place. Doesn't matter. Magic damage from the Dissimilate bursts the Luna. As Samael and Thompson, they'll look to continue to try and chase down for more. Moonlight Shadow's popped. Do either the cores have detection on the front lines? They don't. So the Moonlight Shadow will allow them the safety. Snake King 9 to get away from them.
Whenever they had, you know, the double Vanguard on Magnus Bristleback. Well, they're looking to go on some male mid here, though.
I see if they've got the damage for it. Bringing in the whole crew. Samael is trying to turn and charge out of there, but they've got enough. With the Eclipse coming pounding down onto the Bristleback, they'll take out Samael. OG, they still want action. Samael, Seb. Postured aggressively, and they're in! The RP's there, straight in, gets the spider, the babies, everything. As Fada's down, so's the babies, and so's the mama by the looks of it. It's 33 trying to run down the cliff, but he's back in range of the damage from Thompson. Curse comes out from 9. Tundra, can they turn it around? Arrow follow-up, straight down onto the Void Spirit. Thompson and Seb, they are dead. Samael running in on Snake King, but another leap over the cliff line will get him away. No-Tail's got a blast coming in. It's not enough damage. Snake King will live. Now, OG, they make an aggressive move there with Seb. They get 2 kills, a lot of baby spiders, but they lose both Seb and Thompson for that. See if they can finish off No-Tail as 9. He certainly can by the looks of it. The damage, the reach, the range here with the Grove Bow. There's no escape.
The fact that they don't have Aegis is a huge swing in Tundra's favor.
See Thompson. Bit of a poke on a 33 Fada. They'll find the opening stun. Arrow for Snake King. Beautifully lined up, but they got the damage to take Thompson out before he could jump away. They do. That's Thompson gone. 9's coming in with the wraparound from the side. Seb's trying to TP out. The damage, it's too much though. Seb down as well. Eclipse ready to go. Skeeter turns. They've taken down all 3 cores here, Tundra. As Fada starts off the fight perfectly, catching Thompson in the trees with the opening stun. 9 still in fact hovering around it. He's got Fada with the setup. Spike Carapace catching Seb off guard here as the cleave gets reflected, and Seb,
damage.
He's gone. It's too much here. 9 slowly beating down upon him from pretty much an entire screen away there with the reach that this Wyvern has. That top spot from Samael. And Tundra, just increasing this advantage. OG's got a hit with something, but Thompson, he's been caught again. Thompson's out. Snake King and 9 getting the job done.
So from OG's perspective, if they can jump Winter Armor... Oh, Fada's, he's breaking another smoke here.
Another backup, there's an arrow in onto Samael. Start to see 9 poking in on Samael. Killed off Fada. Samael down to half HP, and Skeeter straight in with the Eclipse. Samael's got to step up to the high ground. Thompson's in with the Astral Steps onto Snake King, but the Cold Embrace keeps the Mirana safe. Thompson's having to back out for the remainder of this BKB. Over on the high ground here, 33 keeping eyes on Samael. Tundra, they're trying to close in on this. OG attempting to back off Seb. He's going to get back in with the 2-man RP. Light Strike Ray down onto the 2 cores. The catch is there. Seb with the RP. Is it enough to turn it around, though? Skeeter's still able to get the BKB off, and it's still OG that's having to run. So Mail goes down. Will buy back on the Bristle. There's Thompson. He's getting low, jumping back in aggressively with the Dissimilate to kill off the Spider. Seb, he's going to be off the mark with the Skewer. Won't be able to get the catch onto Weaver 33 and Snake King. As Snake King's able to leap over the walls of the Roche Pit back to safety. Buyback comes out from 9 with Roche up. Tundra, they want to make sure that OG do not have the space to take this Samael. He's got to be careful. He brought back for this. They've got to keep their Bristleback safe. As already with the hits of the Arctic Burn, Samael down to half HP, the curse comes out to hold them back, giving them the space to focus on towards Thompson. Thompson with the Stimulate jumps over to the side, but the Lucid Beam comes out. Thompson goes down. There'll be a buyback here from No-Tail. Seb's out. Seb's got a buyback as well. It's a triple kill from 9. The damage from this Wyvern is too much for OG. Samael trying to run. The stun's there from Fada. Samael will fall. That's a dieback on the Bristle. Out of the game for nearly 2 minutes. OG will be able to clean up 33 and Fada in return. But they've got the buybacks. OG's 2 cores, Thompson and Samael, they do not. Tundra's back in with 5. OG's only got 3 to play with.
Look at 9. He's chasing down Seb.
Oh yeah, they just cannot get anywhere close to this Wyvern. Seb screwing out back to safety, snaking, chasing them back to their base. So what the move's going to be from Tundra now. They've got the just ready to go. Skeeter very close also to the Satanic mid. Thompson's been caught out. He's straight in and he's gone. He's out of the game. No buyback on Thompson. Once again, just being caught out by these stuns from Tundra.
He just wants to play solely for the skewer. That extra 250 range, 225 range, getting them into your tier 4s and taking the best fight that you can.
What?
Skitter.
Skeeter. My goodness, nearly being able to 100 to 0 him, but not quite able to do so. 9 just comes in for the sidelines, curse it down, catches No-Tail, catches Saxa. That's the 2 supports out, no buybacks available. Sure, they brought down Skeeter once, but this was part of the plan for Tundra. It's why they gave him the Aegis. He's able to frontline it in, head over towards Samael. It's 4 dead. Samael just getting absolutely hammered down by the Eclipse and the damage from 9. As that's a team wipe here. Tundra, they've got the space to push in onto this top racks now. No buybacks available, and Tundra, they know it. Straight over to the tier 4s. GG is called. Nothing to be done here by OG as Tundra will take this game 1 with such spectacular stuff as the 9 midwinter Wyvern, as they're going to be pretty happy with this one. Tundra pretty much out-creativitying the creativity you used to, you usually expect from OG here, Alex.
Skidder, he's picked this tablet specifically versus Alchemist because of Acid Spray. He has 9 armor right now. Acid Spray does way less than it did. There's even a Marauder roaming on him here.
Whoa. Thompson having to juke the arrow. We'll keep him alive. I say that. Snaking's in, leaping forward. He's looking for Thompson. Needs a couple more hits though. Thompson starting to salve up, sneaking around the tree line. Snaking, he's not going to have enough damage in the tank to finish him off. Still has 1 leap left to try and break away from the 2 of them, but Thompson, he's got the Flux skilled, and they've got the nuke damage with the Purifying Flames. They will be able to punish Snaking for diving in deep and get farther out of the lane.
Yeah, and in both both lanes, the Tundra support started going down. Both in lanes that they're already winning. They're going for Seb here, though. They pop on the shield.
The shield damage from Fada, it blows him up. Saxa will turn with the Hex. See if they can run him down.
They can run him down. They have boots.
They've got a shield as well if they want to look to dive the tower, and they do. Skeeter shielded up by Fada, they're in. And Tundra, they'll hit back just as hard, getting the revenge there for losing Fada earlier in the matchup.
I was going to say that it's a huge deal to get kills in lanes where you're losing, but Tundra immediately strike back, and they're not done yet. They're going on to mid here. Yeah,
this aggression here, straight on to Thompson. Thompson continues to have No-Tail stand by his side. Fada's swinging over. They'll get in, they'll land the slow here with the reach of the field. They'll take out Thompson, they'll take out No-Tail. Double kill for 9 in the mid lane. As Tundra, already just 5 minutes in, making huge moves across the map. They're at a 2k lead. OG's not ready for this pace. Tundra, they're popping off big time very quickly to start with Thompson mid. He's trying to TP out. Have they got enough damage? They don't. Thompson will manage to get his main self back to the base. And still, it's back to the base. It's going to be time off the map for Thompson as Thompson continues to have a slow start. Samael, he's come over with the rotation. See if he has enough damage to take down 9. He doesn't. A terrible rotation there from Samael will cost him his life. 9 gets another kill. No-Tail's running up to the high ground. 9, he's going to look to chase this down. 33 turns with the Helm of the Dawn Wildwing Ripper to rip No-Tail's life away from him.
You have to kill the Tundra heroes. If you don't kill them, they're going to run at you too much. And here they go. They're going on to Skitter here. Do they have damage, though?
Let's see. Skitter, he has got enough for the 1 charge and a Sunder. See if he gets it off. 1's popped. And he's not actually quite got enough mana for the Sunder as of yet. We'll step to the side. And he's going to be fine. Saxa ticking down to the damage of the urn. The illusions are out. Skeeter, he's going to be able to pick up a kill on Saxa. Samael at the same time dying to 9. Was that a solo kill by 9 in the mid lane with the help of the Dark Troll Summoner? In fact, from the Helm of the Dawn that 33's playing with from across the map. I mean, this is just a pure highlight reel for Tundra. OG CPing in for the defense in mid. And they've got the 3 of them. They've got to be careful with Samael, though. Samael was the only core that was really having a good start. He's come to mid twice and died 2 times to 9. They will get the catch on Snaking. They've got the damage with the 3 of them. Nine trying to poke back in onto Saxa, but he won't head up to the high ground. We've seen Tundra dive past this tier 1 many times before. Samael, I don't know how safe he is standing as close as he is here. The slow comes out from the plasma field. Dark Troll Summoner. He's going to get the setup on him. They're just running him down. Under the tier 2, Samael will be safe enough for now. But falling very low. They'll have the space and aggression to push down the tier 1. Arrow coming in from the side, snaking. He lands the hit onto No-Tail. Can't get past Samael though. So No-Tail will be fine. Well, at least for now, I say that 9 and Fada, they're still looking to get him past the tier 2, and they will. Plasma field out, 9 sweeps by, picks up another kill. 7-0-1 now.
They're just running into the jungle.
Seb, and he can't get out of this. He tries to TP, but the Yules is there. I mean, this Razor just completely taking over the game here with the way that Tundra are, as a team, are just enabling Nine's aggression. Bottom, Topson. He's got to look to get out of it. Okay. He's going to go for the TP out, but the damage is done. Skeeter with the illusions of the Metamorphosis will take Topson out before he can get away.
Ooh, and this is how you want to play Terrorblade. Oh, mid lane though, they're going on to 9 here. This is a big kill if they can get it.
I mean, Nine's pretty tanky. He's got the Yules as well to keep himself safe. They're ready to turn. Snaking will get fingered here by Saxa, but Saxa still falls. 9 charges in over towards Samael. The link going as well. Samael's got to step out to the side. Seb has not got any damage to turn back in onto the two of them. He's trying. I don't know how much he's going to achieve from getting a few hits on this, though, as the slows are coming out from Fada and 9. Seb's got to get back under the tier 2.
No, this game's crazy. There's a lot to learn from, but OG, they're not out of it yet. They can still clutch this game.
I mean, he's been caught in the mid here. Does have No-Tail by the side. False Promise is at the ready if Samael needs it. I'll try and turn, see if they've got the damage to bring down 9. Stuns in, 9 falling low, 9 off to the side, but he'll go down. OG finally able to bring down the Razor. A big kill to catch. Can they get more from this? They're trying to chase down Snaking. Just fast enough, though, to get out of the reach of Samael, especially when the Metamorphosis is up for Skeeter.
Flashback Aghanim's.
I'll see what sort of an impact it has. I mean, when you do the maths, do the numbers, it is going to allow him to kick out a lot of damage. Eternal Shroud done as well. So Samael is going to be pretty survivable on the front lines, especially with No-Tail having the backup. Oh, arrows connecting like that, though, might cause issues. Samael's going to turn with the Nihilism. It's actually not really amping up that much at all. Tundra seem being pretty unfazed there by that aggressive attempt from Samael. The Ravage comes out. He catches the 3 of them, plus the Tempest double. That's 7 Samael gone. The Tempest double to fall as well. But, well, no, in fact, they've got their eyes set on bigger targets. They're going to go for the real heroes, chasing down No-Tail. As No-Tail false promises himself. He's got no escape available, though. He knows what's inevitable, as his life will come to an end. Another kill for 9. Straight from the Roshan down the mid lane. They've got the setup on the high ground. They're looking towards him. Arrows coming in. It's going to connect onto Topson, but they won't go forward.
The Tundra side is phenomenal, but they're going on to Tidehunter mid here. This is their chance. They have no Ravage.
They're in. Stun control. Fada. He'll offer up an emphatic shield. It won't be enough to save him. Finger comes in big from Saxa. They'll burst down the tide. As the Leshrac, now anytime OG do run this Seb Alchemist, getting that Ags and fueling it into Samael, it does mean they're sort of going to be playing a core down, and even more than that this game, with Topson still needing time to recover, get himself a few items. See up in the jungle, they'll go to look to burst down 9, but 9's got the Aegis. He's going to be ready for another round. 15 seconds until the Ravage is back up for 33. Fada getting focused, still has the borrowed time to rely on Samael. He's been silenced. False Promise comes out from No-Tail to keep Samael alive. Over to the side, they're onto Topson. Topson gets blown up. As Topson down, they're heading towards Skeeter. Do they have the damage to take down the Terrorblade? They don't. Skeeter turns, gets the Sunder off. Ravage is ready to go. 33 catches all remaining heroes on OG. As OG get team wiped by Tundra. Is he going to be able to buy enough time for the rest of them to head over? Samael, it's not going to be able to get close enough by the looks of it. And if anything, has to be a little careful. Skeeter is in the neighborhood. And meanwhile, 9, he's killing off Seb top. Seb steps up. A quick kill onto him. OG, they really want to, they're still trying to go for this, but the bro Sunder there from Skeeter, keeping Snaking healed up. Samael still on the front lines as he got enough damage to kill Snaking. He's trying to chase him. Snaking will finally fall, but it's been a lot of pressure here from Samael. Samael has got enough to deal with the rest of them. 9, he's in with the BKB, ready to chase down Samael with the static link. It's Topson, he's been surrounded by 33 Fowler and Skeeter. Topson's trying to fight them off. He's got nothing to offer against the 3 of them. As Topson goes down, I would say, don't worry, Laowi. It doesn't even say in the tooltip that it makes himself.
Oh, why would it? You don't deserve to know from DOTA2
we can blame Valve on that one. Seb, they've found him. He's going to get the ult off. It doesn't matter. Skeeter at this stage with the Scotty pretty much done 100 gold.
It's 24 minutes into the game, and they only have 2 of the neutral items that drop at 17. And this is with Last Track, Alchemist, Archord, and heroes that you typically consider to farm neutrals a lot.
Samael. He's going for Fada. Saxa's got the stun here, 33. He's holding onto the Ravage. Stun will come out, Concoction onto 33. It's still just not quite the damage at all here. Skeeter more than fine. Turns over towards Samael. No tell. He's got the false promise. Holds on to the last moment, really, to pop it onto Samael. Samael will try for the TP out, but 33 pops the Ravage, catches No Tail and Samael. No escape for them. 4 dead again on OG as Tundra. I mean, they really are doing it here, and so many times we've seen in this upper bracket run. Getting in behind the tier 2 tower as well, Tundra. Skeeter will be able to finish off the tier 2 tower. Trying to turn their attention towards Fada, but Fada's more than happy for OG to go on it. Ults at the ready, Samael forced out to the side. No tail, no false promise for 25 seconds. Samael, he's going to need help. He's not going to get it with no ult back up on the Oracle. There's no save for Samael. Samael's down for 45, and that's more than enough space for Tundra to step up to the high ground. 25 minutes in, start looking to take down the tier 3 in the back. Thompson, what can he do to hold? Has he got enough firepower in him to get some kills? He will get Fada. Big stun from Saxa comes out onto the 2 of them. Snaking getting low, will get burst. OG, they will manage to hold here. They get 2 kills, and that will be enough to stop Tundra from sticking around. They'll keep their tier 3 alive, OG. Saxa. Force out to the side. Samael. He's getting in on this. 33 with a cheeky aggressive force staff there, pulling Samael towards them. Samael.
This is still Archord and Dota.
They do at the hold. They do at the bubbles. They're slowing down the offensive here from Skeeter. Is it going to be enough? Doesn't look like it. Tier 3 still goes down. 33 stepping up. Has Ravage good to go. So OG got to be cautious how close they step towards the tide. And they can't step close enough at all to stop this damage being done. The melee racks falling pretty fast. The backdoor protection does kick in. Bubble as well. They're able to move into the bubble, continue to beat down, and OG, they're just getting torn apart by 9. He heads in with the BKB, the 2 rounds in the Eye of the Storm, and OG, they've got to step out of it. Samael, again, getting aggressively forced in by 33. 33 playing around with Samael each and every time he tries to step in. Now Skeeter, he's just on top of Thompson, charging down on the ult. The Ravage comes out, catches the 4th of them again. 33, easily able to land it onto pretty much the entirety of OG's lineup. As OG, they're getting beat back towards the fountain. Thompson, only just being saved here by the false promise. He will live. Tundra, are they going to get caught on the way out? Skeeter still with an Aegis. Samael, looking at Fada. Borrowed time still on cooldown for 30 seconds. Saxa, another nice stun lined up onto the 3 of them. They'll kill off Fada. Samael charging in the Nihilism as well, and pick up the damage being dealt here to Skeeter. Skeeter, they should be able to take him down the once. Can they do it again? He's got limited backup. Only 33 and Snaking ready to help out. Got the stun opening. Is there anything Skeeter can do to play his way out of this one? Get the reflection out onto the 4 of them. Any further catch? Seb stunning a rev up Concoction. They force him up to the high ground. Concoction's in. Another force. 33 forcing Skeeter down to the low ground. Is it enough to get him out of the reach of Saxa? It is. 33 will get Skeeter the distance he needs to get into the trees, but the Hex is there. The vision provided. The Spark Rev into the trees will allow them to get the catch. Stop Skeeter from getting out. Get the plate mail for his Shiva's guard. So not any huge items on them at the least, but will limit. Of course, that ability for OG to really pick much up with the way that Tundra is keeping OG contained in the base.
And they pop meta here. He wants to go in.
Oh, he does. He popping the BKB. Skeeter's just charging down. He's able to force No Tail to have to false promise himself. 33 holding on for the reaction. Now pops the Ravage. Again, catching the 4 of them. They move in 9 with a refresh. The second charge. The BKB in the Eye of the Storm runs down No Tail. No Tail will turn to be able to keep Samael alive, but it will cost No Tail his life. Thompson does turn, take down 33. Thompson will win the duel this time round as he holds his ground, beats him down, but that's Seb out. 9 heads over towards Thompson, catches him trying to sneak back towards the base. And Thompson, he's out. He's 90 gold short of buyback. He's not going to have buyback available in time. They do manage to get kills elsewhere, though, with Samael and No Tail running down Snaking. No Tail and Seb won't be able to buy back for a second round in the fights, and they're heading in with the smoke. See what they can find. Skeeter, he's ready to go in aggressively. Jumps forward straight away. No Tail having to instantly false promise himself as he attempts to force his way out of here. Saxa gets focused down by the damage of Skeeter. Saxa out for a minute. No buyback, but they're forcing him in. 9's ready to go in even deeper onto Samael. Samael trying to turn with the aggression of the Nihilism. Skeeter He's in focus, but he's still got the Sunder. Good to go. 33's in with the Ravage, catching them all out as they try and get back towards the fountain. A buyback has to come out from Samael. Samael getting straight back in on Tafada. Stun, catching out Skeeter. Skeeter, he's still got a Sunder. Is he able to get it off in time? He is. Sunder snaking, gets him back a good amount of health. Refresher pop from 9, jumps straight back in over to No-Tail. As No-Tail's out for 80 seconds, 9's able to clean up with the triple, gets Thompson, turns towards Samael, but Samael, he's still got a lot of fuel in the tank. He's ready to get burning down the rest of them. 9, he's got to step out of here. Seb beats into snaking. Samael jumps forward. He's able to pick up another with the blink. Triple kill. Ultra kill for Samael. As Samael, he's holding on here for OG. The concoction over towards 33. Will blink away, forced to the side. It will still connect. Samael, he's got blink up in a second. Tier 3, and it's gone. So second set of racks now exposed. Tundra, they're going to head in aggressively. Skeeter, straight up, popping the Metamorphosis. OG, what have they got? They're coming with some good defensive performance. 33's in! Straight to the back lines, finds the Ravage onto the 3 of them. They take out No-Tail. That's No-Tail out. No buyback. Samael, he's not got his Oracle. He's not got his save. As that's Samael down. 2 minutes. Saxa gone as well. There'll be a buyback from Saxa. But no Samael, no No-Tail, with the buyback still on cooldown.
Thompson's doing a lot
he's got to do
of
some
damage.
heavy carrying here. He certainly is. Skeeter getting low, but Skeeter, he looks to jump back in aggressively. Sunder onto Seb. Skeeter's up to full HP. Still has the Aegis and the BKB ready to pop Skeeter. Saxa lines up the stun, but the reach is there. 33 and 9 jump in on top of him. There's 3 dead on OG. No buybacks available as Tundra, at the least, will be able to get the mega creeps. Maybe even the game itself as well. Thompson and Seb. What can they do here, the two of them? Double getting caught out by the arrow. 33 able to force the double outside of the bubble so they can take it out. You'll set him onto Thompson as they close in upon him. Thompson is trying to stand his ground, forced out to the side, but they've got the damage, they've got the chase. Thompson is out. 4 dead on OG. They've got fortification to rely on. No-Tail's back up in 5. But without 2 calls for more than a minute, what sort of miracle can OG achieve here? Seb is trying to head forward. False promise out from No-Tail. It's keeping Seb alive, but Tundra, they're just focusing the objectives here. Fada and Skeeter looking to close it up onto the tier 4s. Buyback finally comes up for Thompson. He's back in, but Seb's out. No-Tail as well, only just surviving it back in the base. They're popping the BKBs. Tundra, they're actually going to ignore the H. They want to get more kills out of this. They take out the double. Thompson, can he hold the base here? The final tier 4 starting to fall. Skeeter jumps in straight away on a Thompson. Thompson, he's out of the game for good. As that'll be it. No more backup here for OG as Tundra, they'll claim the victory. GG called by OG as Tundra will take this series 2-0 and they've secured themselves a ticket to the